KENS 5 Eyewitness News at noon starts now.
Police released new video of a man wanted in the sexual assault of an elderly woman.
Officers say their actions are justified after the shooting and killing of a man in Baton Rouge. A new cell phone video shows a different angle of that deadly confrontation.
Plus, a San Antonio Spur says he's coming back to play with the silver and black next season. Those stories and much more coming up.
Our top story this noon, 2 deadly officer-involved shootings in just 48 hours. We begin now with a live picture of people protesting outside the governor's mansion in Minnesota after police there shot and killed a black man during a traffic stop. His
girlfriend live streamed the entire incident on Facebook moments after the shooting with graphic video containing the aftermath. Ashley Roberts has more. We also have new surveillance video of a man wanted for the aggravated sexual assault of an 83-year-old woman. Police say this man broke into the woman's apartment during the early morning hours. The incident happened June 2nd at the Mid-Crown Pavilions complex on the northeast side of town. The victim tells police the man repeatedly tried to rip her clothing off, hit her with a closed fist, and tried to smother her with a pillow. The elderly woman told police she fought the man until he gave up and left. The suspect is between the ages of 18 and 30 years old, 165 pounds and 5 foot 10 inches tall. A reward up to $5,000 is being offered. If you have information, call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP. And a jilted lover is in jail accused of torching the home of a romantic partner. 19-year-old Samuel Villarreal was arrested for arson after police say he ignited a mobile home. That home belonged to a married woman with whom he was having an affair. Investigators say Villarreal became aggressive, making threats toward the woman and her husband. They say the 19-year-old even told her he set the home on fire. His bond is set at $75,000. Right now, FBI Director James Comey is testifying on Capitol Hill about the Hillary Clinton email investigation.
And some GOP lawmakers are concerned there is a double standard when it comes to Clinton. On Tuesday, Comey recommended charges not be filed against her.
House Republicans want to know why. CBS's Craig Boswell reports.
All right, we have breaking news now into our newsroom out of Houston. 1 person is dead and 3 others are injured after a bridge collapsed at Highway 36 and Highway 90 in Sealy, just west of Houston.
Now, we're looking at live aerials of the scene right now. We do know among those 3 injured is a mother who is now listed in critical condition. We'll continue to update you on air and online at KENS5.com.
And still to come, chief executive of Fox News under fire after a former anchor says she was fired after she refused his sexual advances.
And a rebellion by some San Antonio delegates who are trying to replace Donald Trump. We'll explain.
KENS 5 Eyewitness News at 10 starts now.
Let's start with this live look at San Antonio as heavy rains and floodwaters are hitting South Bexar County.
We're expecting more storms to move in throughout the night. Jared Silverman is in the Weather Center. Jared, what are we seeing now?
Jared, thank you. Meantime, in far South Bexar County, a gunshot victim is found in a church parking lot.
Now, this happened earlier today at Mount Carmel Catholic Church. Eyewitness News reporter Sue Kalberg has details about the sheriff's investigation.
And 2 people were shot and 2 officers hurt as a group of teens ran from police.
That left a trail of crime scenes across the city. It started with a shooting on Fairwood Street on the southwest side. 1 person is in critical condition, shot in the stomach. The second victim disappeared, but investigators believe they found the victim's bloody car on Briggs Street. Officers saw as many as 5 suspects, all teens, get in a car and run.
Then police followed them from the south side all the way to the east side, crossing 3 highways. The suspects reportedly hitting speeds as fast as 150 miles per hour, opening fire on police and hitting one of the patrol cars.
At Nopal and Hammond, officers say the suspect hit a curb and ran. The chase ending with a fight with police, leaving several officers with minor injuries. 4 people are now in custody and may face multiple charges, including assault and attempted capital murder. 1 person is still on the run. New tonight, the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office is asking for help identifying the body of a woman found unresponsive last month. This woman was found in a parking lot in the 300 block of 3rd Street downtown the evening of July 5th. She was taken to Baptist Hospital where she was pronounced dead. She's about 5'7", 220 pounds. The woman has tattoos of a small butterfly on her upper left chest. She also has the word remember across her right ankle and a crescent moon with stars on top of her right foot. Anyone with information should call the medical examiner's office at 335-4011. And police are still searching for a motive in a murder-suicide on the city's north side. This happened at the Nest Apartments yesterday afternoon. Police found 2 bodies, a man and a woman, both believed to be in their late 20s or early 30s, both with gunshot wounds to the head. A gun was found nearby. Now, authorities do believe the 2 were in a relationship.
A Baltimore police officer's cruiser catches fire, and it was all caught on camera.
Plus, after the break, how a rescue team from San Antonio helped a dolphin hundreds of miles away.
Bloodied and tangled in fishing lines, a dolphin caught near South Padre Island is now swimming freely.
And it's thanks to a rescue team, which included members of SeaWorld San Antonio. Eyewitness News reporter Alicia Nieves spoke to the curator of SeaWorld, who helped send Tango the dolphin back to the ocean. A man found decapitated in southeast Houston had been helping the man who is now charged with killing him. 62-year-old Raymond Jackson is charged with murder. Police were called about a man down Thursday evening at an auto body shop. When officers arrived, they found the victim brutally beaten and decapitated. Police say the crime was caught on cameras that were rolling inside the shop. Friends of the victim say Jackson was a homeless man who the victim had been helping for years. Police have not released a motive for the crime, but Jackson's relatives say he's a college graduate, married with children, and they insist he is not a violent person. President Obama says he's headed to Louisiana next week. His press secretary says he's expected there Tuesday to get a first-hand look at the flooding damage. The planned visit comes after criticism about him staying on vacation while the state was dealing with a massive flood. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump visited the state yesterday.
Well, here at home, even though the weather was soggy, it didn't stop the celebration of the newest reach of the city's hike and bike trail system.
The San Pedro Creek reach of the linear trail was dedicated this morning on the banks of the San Antonio River at Concepcion Park. The new section is about 4 miles long. It reaches all the way from Elmendorf Lake Park in the heart of the west side to the main river channel. That means kids of all ages get a new way to have fun and get fit for free.
Now it's there for people to get on directly, access directly, and have a way to do it in a way that meets their needs and at their own pace, whether they're walking, bicycling, running. It's just a tremendous step forward for the community.
More than 50 miles of trails are planned for virtually every section of town. We have a link to the trail system at kens5.com.